family, welcome to Family Media. I'm Raymond, and this is the continuation of our Marvel Ultimate campaign playthrough. Of course, continuing to work our way through the Spider-Verse. So we have our new villain, and just to quickly show off, courtesy of my wife and my girls, I have my new Father's Day t-shirt. That's right, you cannot scare me. The wonders of being a father. Okay, so we have we're set up and ready to play. Let's have a look at who we're going up against today. We are on a good run so far. Let's see if we can keep it going. We have Vulture, so he does have a special setup. So let's have a quick check on that. So it says that we need to put out 3 crisis tokens in every location across the board, and these represent the spoils that Vulture is trying to fly around and collect, which I think is great. It for me just reminds me of course, the movies with Spider-Man and Vulture. Gosh, have I got enough tokens? I hope so. One. Wow, have I got 6 left? I have, that is all of the tokens. Wow. Gosh, I don't think I've ever put out so many crisis tokens. Okay, that's all of them. All 12. Okay, so we put out 12 crisis tokens on every 12 on every location, 3 on every location, and these are the spoils that Vulture is gunning for. So let's have a look at the front of his villain card then. So when he bams, he's going to steal a crisis token spoil from his current location if available, and then we're going to move all heroes to the location opposite Vulture. So we're going to be spending a lot of time running around in this one. Any hero in Vulture's location can prevent this effect by taking 2 damage, but we need to be in his location. Okay. In the event of overflow, tokens can't be added to a location. Steal a crisis token from that location. And his villainous plot is, of course, to gain these spoils. So the heroes lose if Vulture has obtained enough crisis tokens. In the event we're playing 2 heroes, so 9 tokens is the end of game. With only 2 heroes, he has 3 health, so we've popped that on his board. So he has his 3 health tokens here. And we're just going to roll to see where he will start. So he'll be starting location number 2. So let's look around the board and see where we're going to be putting his threats. So we have location number 1, which is Queens on this occasion. So this is where we can heal up. So we've got all our threat cards here. So let's go ahead and give it a quick shuffle. Okay. So we have got Craven, who we've just faced off against. So in the event of a bam, if we've got any heroes there, he's going to do 2 damage to 1 hero in this location. Okay, so he's got 4 health. Moving up then, we have the Midtown High School with a heroic token, and Osborne Labs with gain an attack. We have the electromagnetic wings. So if Vulture is attacked here, he only takes 1 damage and immediately moves to the opposite location. And similarly here at Osborne Labs. Moving across to Oscorp Tower then, we have the Sandman. So he comes in with 4 health, and he's going to deal 1 damage to each. So in the event of a bam, he's going to do 1 damage to each hero in this location. If there are no heroes here, then steal a crisis token. So another way of gaining those crisis tokens. And we have a Brooklyn Bridge. At the end of the turn, we can add a civilian to any location and rescue a civilian from this location. There we've got grenade bombing. So when Vulture lands here, each hero in this location takes 2 points of damage And then finally, location 6, the Daily Bugle. At the end of the turn, we have a sneaky peek at the master plan card, and that's where we'll have our other grenade bombing. So Vulture is going to start in the electromagnetic wing space over at Midtown High School. Seems to be a common hangout for these villains. I do notice this. We get a lot of them starting over there at the high school. What's that about, folks? Okay, so let's see who will be joining our fray against Vulture. We have Ghost Rider. Let's draw his opening hand. I think this is the first time I've played him, I think, in this campaign. Okay, so we've got a good spattering of cards there, with a special being supernatural awareness, so he does an attack and a heroic feat and then draws a card and then moves. So that's certainly very powerful. And I've chosen these guys, Black Panther being the other hero, because they are heavily movement oriented but also have a fair amount of other capabilities too. Okay, so we've got Panther habit, 2 of these. We've got a double move, double heroic feat, and we've got 2 of the Panther habits. One is a move and attack, the other one is a heroic feat and attack. So now we know where Vulture is starting. Let's go ahead and put our heroes out on the board. So 1, 2, and 3 locations away we'll be commencing over at Brooklyn Bridge, and we are ready to begin. So as always, Vulture, the villain, will begin. Have a look. It is not 3 and a bam, but it is 3, and he's going to do his heist plan. Oh, not good to get that straight off the bat, but it is what it is. Okay, folks, so 3, he's going to come and join us over at Brooklyn Bridge, and unfortunately, we're going to take 2 points of damage right off the bat. Ouch. When he lands here, each hero in this location takes 2 damage. Boom. So let's deal with that then. So we're going to lose 2 cards straight off the bat. So in fact, we would have only drawn 3 before drawing our 4th. So let's go ahead and we'll lose those 2 on the basis that we're putting 2 icons out at the start to get the ball rolling. And over here, I put that 4th one away already, back on top. And I think again we're going to do the same here. We're going to crack on with the heroic feats, I reckon. Definitely want to get rid of those grenade bombs. They are pretty freaking nasty. Okay, so we get to continue his plan. So heist plan. If this is not the first heist plan in the storyline, still 1 crisis token from each location without heroes. So if this was the second one of these, each location without heroes is 5 of the 6 locations, which means he would be over halfway to completing his villainous plot straight off the bat. Ouch. That is not a good card. Okay, so we definitely want to be spread out and trying to minimize that. It's going to be a hard one, folks. Okay, let's go ahead and draw for Ghost Rider. So we've got to do a move and a heroic feat. We need to clear, definitely want to clear that bombing. We've got the other bombing next to us, so we're going to put a heroic feat token out. And where do I want to move to? Do I want to go to Oscorp Tower? Prevents, if he bams, it prevents a crisis token being taken. He'll get knocked out. But there aren't any conditions on here, so I think if he gets knocked out, he bams again. Okay, let's push our luck. Go for it. Okay, Ideally we want to get down to Queens and clear this as a healing zone, but for now we'll go ahead and proceed. There we are for Black Panther. As mentioned, we're going to do the double heroic feat, so that gives us 3 heroic feet. Let's go ahead, and 2 of those we're going to absolutely get rid of that bomb. And then we've got a move and heroic feat left. I think we're going to progress. Yeah, the others are lesser concerns. We're going to move down to the Daily Bugle and put our first heroic feat token down onto the other grenade bombing. That's been potentially at risk if he does move there 1 space, but we'll see. We'll take potluck, draw, Ghost Rider, double wild. Definitely take that. What can we do with it is the question. So Sandman's got 4 damage. He's pretty nasty just in that he's giving out those crisis tokens. So I think I want to be getting rid of him as fast as I can. So I'm going to do 2 points of damage to Sandman, and I'll use one of the heroic feats to rescue a civilian. We are done. Okay, so it is back to villain. He's going to do his heist plan. Oh, that is not good, folks. That is not good. So we're going to be halfway to him completing his villainous plot already. Wow, Salah. Okay. It is what it is. It is what it is. Okay, so let's go ahead and zoom out. 1, 2, 3, back to Midtown High School. And it's not the first. Therefore, he's going to claim 1 heroic feat from every location without heroes. So we've not got a hero here, not here, here, nor here. I mean, that is pretty atrocious. Wow. Okay. Got 4 out of his 9. Ouch. Okay, so I think I'd have rather taken a ban, if I'm honest. So Ghost Rider was last to go. We are over to Black Panther. We've got to move and attack. Double wild will enable him to clear feet. So yeah, let's do move and attack, because then Ghost Rider can use that attack. So over here we're going to do the double wild to do the 2 heroic feats, get rid of the last of the grenades. That's another threat cleared, and then we've got to move and attack. So we're going to move up to Brooklyn Bridge and attack a thug. Okay, so we are back to Ghost Rider. They move and attack as well. So I think we'll do the move and attack. So that enables Ghost Rider to do 2 more points of damage to Sandman and take him out of the equation. 3rd threat cleared. Now he does have 2 moves. Does he want to move where? Does he want to stay where he is? Does he want to move to where Vulture is? It's the question. Clearly we're not attacking anyone yet. We can stay what it is and gain a movement token, which is going to be better. Or we could do, oh, in fact, no, I know what we're going to do. We're going to do 2 movements so that he moves 1 and 2 over to the Daily Bugle, and that enables him to have a sneaky peek at the top master plan. Oh, what's this? I swear I shuffled these, folks. That is going on the bottom. That would just about lost us the game. Okay, so we know that one's taken care of. I think there's only 3 of them in the deck. Chances are the next one is a ban. Okay, we are back to Black Panther, who draws. He's got to move and attack in the storyline, and he has got to move and attack. Ooh. My current thinking is to move him over to Queens. Just we want to free up this healing slot, but he's not going to be able to do all of that damage. Is the reality. And I think he's going to play his Panther habit instead of the move and attack. So that means he can do 1, 2 move. He can rescue a civilian from there and deal 2 points of damage to Raven the Hunter. Okay. We are back to our villain, and he has another heist. It's another heist. So it's clearly not just 3 in the deck. You know what? I think I might have to restart this. These have all been next to one another. That is nonsense to have 4 of the same card next to one another. Anyway, okay. Still 1 crisis token from each location without heroes. Going to move 3, which will put him over to Brooklyn Bridge. He doesn't activate the bomb, so bam, but he does gain another 1, 2, 3, and 4. He has 8 out of 9. If he gets 1 more token, we've lost. I think we have lost this. Okay, so we're going to draw Ghost Rider. We go straight into there. So he's got to move and attack, which he can do. I mean, the guy's just not even vulnerable yet, right? Right, move and attack. Should have used Black Panther's move and attack. Never mind, it is what it is. Okay, so he's got a double move. Attack. Okay, so he'll do a move. Sorry, he'll do a move and attack across to Craven and do a point over there. We're going to put him under pressure. No, he's not going to do that. He's not going to do that. He will instead. We've not even got tokens out on the board to clear the mission. This is absolutely stacked against us. So he'll do 2 moves and clear a thug. Over to Black Panther. He's got a move and heroic feat. And a move and attack. Do the other move and attack, because that will clear Craven. And he will stay there. Oh, but dilemma. We need to heal. We can't heal. This guy's flying around. Oh, we can't even take 2 points of damage to prevent Vulture doing his thing. I think this is our road to nowhere. I think. Okay, so he will do double attack. He'll stay where he is to draw up a card. got a double wild. It's Vulture's turn. Oh, it's not a BAM. We have survived another round. Absolute miraculous fluke. Okay, so he's going to move 5, which will put him back here with Ghost Rider. And he's going to put out 2. Oh, if he ended there, he should have got a movement token. So he'll put out. It's all my tokens gone. Okay. 2 civilians. He's going to put out 2 thugs and a civilian. Uh-oh, 2 thugs and a civilian. And he'll put out 2 thugs and a civilian over here, which causes overflow, which means he steals a crisis token and wins the game. That's it. That's as much as we can do, folks. Okay, I think that was a, you'll excuse the phrase, bum rap. I'm going to reset because there's no way we should have got all 4 of those in a single stack, one after the other. Absolutely no pigging way. Okay, so I'm absolutely going to reshuffle these. I will leave the locations as they are. I will redistribute the crisis tokens. I will reshuffle up the threats so they can move around. So we need 2 more tokens at Midtown High School, 3 over at Osborne Labs. Let's put these threat tokens back out. Okay, so we need a thug and a civilian, 2 civilians, civilian and a thug. A crisis token. You come back here. You come here. Okay. So there, those, and those. Okay. Because that was ludicrously fast. Absolutely going to do that again. Okay. So we give these a shuffle. So threat token, threat cards to be distributed around. Have a look. So we've got grenade bombing, another grenade bombing. We've got Craven, Sandman, which means we've got the electromagnetic winds. We've got 4 health on Sandman and 4 health on Craven. Okay, and we are absolutely going to give these a good old shuffle. Okay, hopefully this will be a slightly different game and not as fast. Let's have a look, shall we? And we'll give our guys a good shuffle as well. Ghost Rider. I always think hell something. I don't know why. I always struggle with Ghost Rider's name. I don't know why. It's just always evaded me. And I always think hell something. Hell Rider. Well, I don't know. Anyway, yeah. I always think, I know it's 2 words. Hell something. I'll never get there. And of course, I'm never going to get there because it's Ghost Rider. Anyway. Looking forward to, I think they are doing a new Ghost Rider film, so looking forward to that. So, tables reset, Vulture's ready to go. Let's roll a die and see where he will begin. He will begin location number 4 with 1, 2, 3 and 4 over at Oscorp Tower. Which means our heroes start over at Queen's, our healing location. Grenade bombing. see how we play. Vulture is up first. Okay. 3 and a heist plan. So he moves 3 and doesn't do anything except grenades us, and we all take 2 damage. Again. Okay, let's draw up our 3 cards. Single wild, single heroic feat, and a single attack. Right, we'll keep the heroic feat in order to get rid of that pigging grenade. Okay, and Panther has a move, and a double wild. A double wild. Right, so moves over to here, doesn't take a crisis token, but deals 2 points of damage to both of us for that. Okay, so that's done. Ghost Rider draws Hellfire Manipulation, deal 3 damage to a single enemy in your location. Not much use right now. But having said that, you get around to the likes of Craven, Sandman, definitely of help. But right now I want to get rid of that grenade, so we're going for a heroic feat. And we'll put our first heroic feat token out on this brand new game. And we're over to Black Panther, who has got his 2 heroic feat, but we will of course use double wild, because why wouldn't we? Okay, so we've got double wild in the storyline down here, which means we are doing we'll do 2 heroic feats, and we'll rescue a civilian. So we've got our first civilian rescued and our first threat cleared. And we get to heal a card. So Black Panther will draw up double move. Meanwhile, back to Ghost Rider. Because he's got a double wild. 1, 2, 3. I'm thinking it'd be good to take out. Oh, what are we going to take out? I mean, I think Sandman, because of the crisis tokens, is the biggest threat. Or we could move 2 and take out Craven. Ooh. I think maybe that's the better bet. Because of the double wild. So we're doing this one here. Hellfire Manipulation. We're going to use the move. Use one of the wilds to move. And the other wild, along with the 3 points of damage from Hellfire Manipulation, is hit out. Okay, so we have our next crisis token done, and we gain an attack token for the future round. Tasty. Okay, that is it for the heroes. We are back to Vulture. Okay, here we go. 2 and a bam. Oof, okay. So he is going to move to Osborne Labs where Hellfire is. So he did not like him taking out Craven in one foul swoop. He's going to do his BAM. So let's remind ourselves what the BAM does. Now we get to do it. Steal 1 crisis token from Vulture's location if available. Then move all heroes to the location opposite to Vulture. Any hero in Vulture's location can prevent this effect by taking 2 points of damage. Now, the only one, and in fact, he can't. He's only got 1 point of damage that he can take, so that's fine. He will, Vulture will gain a crisis token. So take it from Osborne Labs. He's got his first crisis token, and it does mean that we all now move over to the Daily Bugle. Okay, so and then he's going to put out 2 So the rest of his card then, after that, oh, we've got a ban in fact, sorry, from Sandman. Do 1 damage to each hero in this location. If there are no heroes in this location, steal a crisis token from here. So he's got his first 2 crisis tokens. So that was why I was thinking maybe try and take out that. Not dramatic, as he would have done his first. Anyway, okay. So. Right, so he's going to put out 2 thugs on either side adjacent. That's what we're going to do now. So 2 thugs over at Oscorp Tower and 2 thugs at School. So we've avoided overflow so far, but we are now on the brink of overflow both those locations. Grr. So that goes to the storyline. We are back to Black Panther, draws a card, and he's got a single move in the storyline. Not great. It's not great. Okay, we've done 2 threats. I'm thinking we need to defeat thugs and rescue civilians. We haven't got enough civilians out on the board, nor thugs right now. So we're going to do a double heroic feat from Black Panther. And Black Panther will rescue 2 civilians from his current location. He will then move and rescue another civilian, because we're not so worried about those threats. The grenade and Sandman are our priority threats to take. Meanwhile, we're back to Ghost Rider. He draws his double wild. Nice. So we could use that double wild to do move 1, 2. Can't do the heroic feats. Oh, we could go there. Could go that way around. 2. And then do the double heroic feat. Work towards clearing. So what I'm thinking is, if he does his double wild and plays those as movement, he can move 1 and 2, and then put 2 heroic feats out for the double wild. And I can use the attack token. Yes, I'm going to use the attack token just to give us at least a little bit of breathing space over here. Defeat a thug. Okay, we are back to Black Panther. Maybe there was a single heroic feat. He's got a double wild. Single heroic feat. A double wild. Yeah, let's play the single heroic feat. That means he also gets a move and attack. And this is my thinking. It means he can do a move, up and attack. Or do I want to do that? In fact, move and attack a double wild. And then a heroic feat. Or do I leave him there is the question. We'll risk it. We'll leave him there, and we're going to do 3 attacks. 1, 2, 3, and a heroic feat. So we've got a good amount towards clearing our missions. What we need to focus on. Okay, we are back to Vulture, who does a 4 and a bat. Him up. 1, 2, 3, and 4 over to Queens, and he's going to bam. So he's going to steal a crisis token from Vulture's location. There's no heroes there to try and prevent him, and no one has 2 points of damage we can afford anyway. So he will steal one of those crisis tokens. Any hero. Okay, then move all heroes in the location opposite to Vulture. Aha, okay. Okay. Right, so 1, 2, 3. We are now where Sandman is. It says Sandman, bam, deal 1 damage to each hero in this location. Okay. So we're going to do Ghost Rider gets KO'd. Black Panther can afford to take 1 point of damage, but Vulture doesn't get his extra crisis token, but he does unfortunately activate his BAM again. So we are back to him stealing another opposite. Yeah, so he's going to steal another crisis token. He's now got 4, and Black Panther will also now take a damage from Sandman and be KO'd. Which means he activates his BAM again, and he will take the third. The third crisis token. Wow. I'm sure I'm playing it right. Wow. Okay. And then Sandman can't do any damage to any of the heroes, but because there are heroes there, he doesn't get to take a crisis token. Is my understanding. So Vulture's now got 5, so he's over halfway towards his crisis tokens. We're about halfway towards clearing threats and missions. It's gonna be close, folks. It's gonna be close. Okay, and then he's gonna put out civilians. So we want 2 civilians in his current location, which is fine. He's got plenty of room over here, and then 1 civilian in each adjacent. On a positive, it does mean we're going to be drawing back up to our full health. So we are back to Ghost Rider. 2, 3, and 4. Oops. Okay. Up. You can see them. There we go. So lots of doubles. So that's good. Single, single. Okay. So what's he going to do? That's the question. And he's got a single heroic feat in the storyline to support him. We've just had lots of civilians come out, but can't reach any of them, is the current issue. Is it worth us starting to try and take down Sandman? Could we do? Yes, let's do that. So we're going to remove an attack. We're going to move an attack. So we're going to move an attack and a heroic feat, which means we could do a single attack to Sandman. We don't have anyone to rescue there, and therefore we will move and gain an attack token. Okay, we are over to Black Panther. I want to stand up, and he will draw. Alright, what have we got? Move an attack, move an heroic feat. Got another Panther habit. Attack. It's already got a move and attack in the storyline. So move and attack, move and heroic feat. Yeah, I don't want to leave Sandman hanging around is the issue, but I can't do 3 points of damage to him is also the issue. So therefore I'm better to do a move and attack, I think. So let's have a look. So it means we can do 2 points of damage. So Sandman's just down to 1. And I don't want to do 2 moves. So we're going to come round here. 1 and 2. Okay. Back to Ghost Rider. Supernatural awareness. So it's a 6 move, and we'll do an attack and a heroic feat, and then draw a card. Wow. And he's got a move and attack, which would give Black Panther just a move next turn. Or he could do a move and a heroic feat. You got a move and attack and move and a heroic feat. Wouldn't be able to use the heroic feat. That's the issue. It gets lost. It gets lost. I mean, we could. The question is, do I want to leave Sandman here with 1 hit point, which is really annoying? Do I want to take out this? And clear up what's happening over at the high school. Because he's got to move and attack. So, and it means he could do a move and attack. And a heroic feat. And another attack. Which would prevent that from overflow, which I think is going to be the better thing. Maybe, hopefully. Okay, so we're going to do Supernatural Awareness. She's got 2 moves, 2 attack, and a heroic feat, and draw a card. So we're going to move. We're going to do attack and a heroic feat is the order it says. So we'll do it in that order. So it's an attack and a heroic feat to clear this. Nice. Okay. That's our 3rd of 4 threats cleared. So did a move, an attack and a heroic feat, and he's got a move and attack left. We'll do an attack there. And I don't want to move. I'm just going to hang out there, and I'm going to gain a heroic feat. Okay, that is it for our turn. It is back to Vulture. I don't think I missed anything. He's going to do 2 and a bound, so he'll move 2, 1 and 2. Oof, try and take Ghost Rider with him. Oh, draw a card. That was the thing I missed. Draw a card. Fortunately, it means I can't. If it was 1 and a bam, I'd have been able to try and prevent him back to do damage, but no such luck. So he is going to steal a crisis token from that location, and he's going to move. He's going to move the heroes opposite him, so we are all gathering over at the Daily Bugle. Okay. Not necessarily a bad thing, we'll see. And then he's going to put 2 civilians in Osborne Labs and 1 civilian in each of the adjacent locations. We're potentially at risk of overflow now at Osborne Labs. And then bam, he's going to activate, which means he'll gain another crisis token from there. Ouch. So he's got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. If he gains another 2 crisis tokens, we've lost. It's close, folks. This is close. Okay, so Ghost Rider went last. Leaves back to Black Panther. So we've got to move and attack. We've got to move in the storyline. Let's have a look. I'm not fussed about these 2 threats. We could do with taking out Sandman, but at that point we're going to expedite Vulture. We don't want to do that yet. We need to clear 4 thugs or rescue 4 civilians. Got a single move in the storyline, so I think we're going to have to do a move and a heroic feat. So let's go ahead and Black Panther will do a move and a heroic feat. Can't heal. And he'll move again. In fact, he'll rescue 2. Yeah, I'll rescue a civilian from there instead. But he does gain a heroic feat token. Okay. So then we are back to Ghost Rider, who draws a 5th card. Single attack. So Mystical Chain, deal 2 damage to each thug in your location. Alright, thugs. I think we're on the civilians route. So we probably want to do another move and heroic feat. So that. Oh. 1, 2. Yes, okay. So we're going to do a move and move. We'll do 1 heroic feat at Queens. We'll do 1 heroic feat at Town High School. So we need 1 more heroic feat. And we're back to Black Panther. He's drawn a move. He has a move and attack, which is exactly what we need. So it means Black Panther has 2 move, and heroic feat, and an attack. So we're going to do the heroic feat first of all, which is flow away, clear that civilian threat. So he is now under pressure. He's then going to do 2 moves. He's going to do the final attack on Sandman, which clears that threat, which means Vulture is now vulnerable. All we need to do is survive this round and kill the Vulture. Simple. At the end of my turn, gain a movement token. Okay. Did I gain a heroic feat? I don't think I did. Or not that it will matter. Okay, we are back to Vulture. So he's 2 crisis tokens off. We've got lots of life. Let's see what he draws. It is a 3 and a heist plan. Oh, that's it. There's nothing we can do. If this is not the first heist in the storyline, playing card, steal 1 crisis token from each location without a hero, which means he gains 4 crisis tokens because the very first card he drew was a heist plan, and we lose. Oh. No way to stop him. Oh, that was so close. That's frustrating. That is frustrating. I'm almost thinking you need to have someone who's manipulating his master plan deck, maybe Black Widow. I think Ghost Rider and Black Panther were doing a great job. We managed to control the board, get the threats cleared. So we have 4 rounds, and we've managed to make Vulture vulnerable. But he got that heist again. If he hadn't got that, let's just have a look. What would it have been? 5 and a bam. So he would have moved over here. He'd have done this. We'd have ended up over here. We'd have had to move 3 to get to him. What would we have got? Yeah, I think we'd have been struggling. That movement is a struggle, for sure. But yeah. Wowza. Hey, he's hard. He is hard. Yes, didn't do it. That first one, I'm scrapping that first game. I don't think that counted. They clearly not shuffled. To draw 4 of the same card back to back. Nonsense. Much better mix this time round, but yeah, that heist plan, that is brutal. Brutal. With only 2 players, I think 4 players, you can at least spread out, but then you're only dealing with, he only needs 5 tokens. Harsh, folks, harsh. Although I think again you're going to have more likelihood that you're going to be in the location where he moves to when he activates his BAM and can take 2 points of damage. Yeah, it's an interesting one. I do wonder how balanced it is with 2 players, obviously with 2 heroes. Obviously he does need those 9 tokens. I think it was just bad luck of the draw. Yeah. Frustrating. Okay, that was it. Close. So close. I only had 3 health. I think we could have taken down easily. The difficulties getting to him. I think we could have maybe got to him. And could have done some damage to him. But yeah, the cards were against us. And he completed his heist plan, has flown the coop. And he's living the life of luxury in some Bahamas island somewhere. No doubt. Interesting challenge. I love this game. It's just so different. Every time I bring one of these villains out, the requirement of what I need to do, what we need to watch out for and avoid, and fantastic. Vulture's hard. It's a hard one. Well, thank you for watching. I hope you've liked it. I've liked it. If you have, please hit that like button. If you want to encourage me to keep making content, please hit subscribe. It really does encourage me. It doesn't scare me, just encourages me. Otherwise, just to say thanks for watching, and I'll see you again soon. Ta-ta for now.